Yo, what's going on everybody? It is me here, Mr. Truth, and in this video, I wanted to do sort of a watch-along, of some Bryce Young film versus Arizona. I know it's not all 22 film, which, the all 22 film isn't available yet, so I'm using the broadcast angle. And thank you to NFL Study on YouTube for providing this content here. He does stuff like this for rookie quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, defensive players, I think sometimes too. So subscribe to NFL Study on YouTube. Provides great content and does, the scouting community a service here. And I'm just watching Bryce Young, and I can't believe how far the guy has come in just a matter of a couple of months. Now, months ago, I was shitting on him for being a horrific quarterback, because he was. At the time, he was absolutely fucking atrocious. And he had time to throw, and he was just absolutely fucking pitiful. And I think I'm almost confident in saying this. Bryce Young is slowly but surely proving me wrong. Proving the doubters and all the haters alike wrong. Because compared to what, this game might not be crazy, this film might not be crazy, but compared to what I saw the first 3 weeks of the season this year, this is a vastly different Bryce Young, a vastly different quarterback. So let's get right into the film. Bryce on first down in the shotgun, going to fire that go route, and that's really not the best ball placement or accuracy. Don't like that throw at all. 3rd and 4 though, dropping back in the shotgun, looking, scanning. He's going to run, take off, get the first down. I do not like the hit he takes here though. Don't like the hit he takes. Also hate the angle he's taking. I don't know why he's cutting it back to the middle, the inside portion of the field. He needs to cut it outside so he can get more yards and just avoid taking the hit. You don't want to get hit by a linebacker. Those guys are big and tough and strong. Quick play fake from Bryce here, looking. He's going to step up in the pocket, fire the out route, and it's incomplete. Bad ball location. But hey, doesn't matter. There's a penalty. Move on. Bad throw. No one cares. 1st and 10 here for Bryce, the 30-yard line. The fake jet sweep. Bryce looks, scans, fires. That one is a swing pass caught. Now, a lot of people would say that's not a crazy play. He just faked a jet handoff and dumped it down to the running back. If this was week 2 or week 3 Bryce Young, he would look at one guy, run around, and throw an incomplete pass. Or throw an interception. Or something bad like that. He's now going through progressions and reading coverages. Which is, I don't need to tell you that that's a good thing. Because obviously as a quarterback, that's your job. He's doing his job, and he's doing it pretty well because the Carolina Panthers are stringing together a couple wins late in the season. 3rd and 5 here for Bryce. Fires that one. You would like for him to throw it at the sticks instead of a yard short of the sticks. You see you have an outbreaker here at the top of the screen. He doesn't throw it there because 21 is sort of lurking there, but I think he could have thrown that. 2nd goal, going to fire the corner route. That one is incomplete. Coker did get a foot in, but he didn't get the other foot in. Ball location was solid there. 2nd and 7, Bryce firing the quick slant. That one is caught. 1st down. Play fake here. Bryce Young going to step up in the pocket, going to run. This was a really, really nice play. Senses the pressure, steps up, and takes off and runs while keeping his eyes down the field. 2nd and 7 for Bryce. Under a lot of pressure, back foot. Ugly looking throw. Even if Coker turned around, he wouldn't have even had a chance out of there. 3rd and 7 for Bryce. Bit of pressure, stepping up in the pocket, rolling out, looking, and he's going to get the touchdown. And the flag, a lot of people thought it was going to be holding or blocking the back, but Bryce makes a great play. Once again, keeping his eyes down the field. As you can see here, he's not dropping his eyes. He's always looking down the field. Goes right, left, keeps his eyes down the field. Now here, he drops his eyes to run, and he makes a great play scrambling, getting to the pylon for the touchdown. I didn't think he was that great of an athlete. I still don't, but he's good enough athletically to make plays like that. Bryce now, the fake, protection's great, fires a missile into a window. That is into an NFL-sized window, and he fires a strike into it. He doesn't have the best arm. It looked like he basically was putting his whole body, his whole arm into that throw, but if he can make that throw, doesn't matter the circumstance, god dang it, he can hit that throw. He can make that throw. 2nd and goal at the 8. That snap. Bryce going to fire that one way out of bounds. Nothing really open, incomplete, and a penalty, so it doesn't really matter. 3rd and goal here for Bryce. Wide open on the corner route, touchdown. Can't get any easier than that. Gonna replay that. He does a good job of seeing that there's nobody over there. Throws it into the window in the zone coverage, and it's a bit of a high throw, but it's a strike to Adam Thielen for the touchdown. The fake toss from Bryce, and he is going to pump and take off and get about a yard. Makes the best of it. Bryce in the shotgun on 3rd down, rolling right, and he will throw that one away. And that's something also that I'm seeing. Instead of forcing a play, what he is doing is he is reading the field, and if nothing's there, he will throw it away or he will try to run. He's no longer trying to force stuff that is not there, which is a huge improvement from what I saw in the first couple weeks. I don't need to keep saying that, but his first couple weeks were trash, and now he looks like a totally different quarterback. Bryce, now it's a quick screen. Nothing really too special about that. Now, once again, some of these throws aren't special. They're quick throws, check downs. He looks like a dink and dunk artist. Look at like 8 completions, 54 yards, but the circumstances of these 54 yards, he's done a pretty good job, and he's got rushing yards as well, so he's helping his team overall, I'd say. Bryce is going to throw that one, and it's a nice back shoulder throw, a perfect spiral, a great strike, right where it needs to be. Thielen makes another great catch. One of the most underrated receivers in the league. 2nd and 4, Bryce going to fire that one. That's a fucking horrible throw. That's probably one of like the worst throws of the day. You can't throw that. He has to see that defender there. He has to try to throw it somewhere else, try to scan the field. That is a terrible throw. 3rd and 4, though, for Bryce. Feeling the pressure, stepping up, rolling out, making a play. Just going to flick it way out of bounds, incomplete. They'll take the point. Smart play. Play action by Bryce. Scans his eyes, tries to run. Now, this is a problem he has frequently. Sometimes he will try to make that miracle play, and I don't quite like it. That's still something that's sort of in him that is still a bad thing. 3rd and 14, Bryce under pressure, does a good job of evading. He's going to look to run, and he's going to be well short of the marker. But hey, at least he got the yards running. Another play action. They like to do that this game. Fires a really routine, simple throw. Nothing too crazy, but it does get the job done, and it gets a couple of yards. Now, this throw is right here. Beast throw. The guy is getting leveled. Bryce Young is getting smoked as he throws this one. Quick trigger, quick release, a strike right to his guy in stride, on time, on target. In the very next throw, Bryce Young out of the shotgun, fires the fade. It's a dime for a touchdown, an absolute dot of a throw. I mean, that's the 2 best sequence of throws I've seen Bryce Young ever make so far in his NFL career. That is very promising, coming in the 4th quarter at a very, very important time when your team needs some points, some insurance points. Bryce Young puts it on the money for the touchdown. Unbelievable stuff. Here's a good little out route, getting a couple yards. 2nd and 16, Bryce, quick throw, and I think Moore was not expecting it. I'm going to blame the receiver there because, he's on his break. He should expect it, but, apparently he just didn't see it coming. 3rd and 16, Bryce flicks it out. Nothing too crazy. Blocker in front. And they had plays like that. They've had a lot of dink and dunk plays, I understand, but it's just the way he's running the offense. He wasn't running the offense like this early in the year. 2nd and 10 now, Bryce, reading coverage, makes 2 reads, and goes to the guy in the middle. Look, I want you to look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Look where he's looking initially. He looks in the middle, fires it, quick throw. He makes multiple reads and gets to the right player. 3rd down and 5, backs up in the pocket, fires a corner out. It's a really wobbly throw. I've got to admit, this is a wobbly throw. This is off platform. You shouldn't be throwing it like that. But once again, if it gets the job done, I can't hate. 3rd and 3, this was a terrible throw. Come on, Bryce. You're better than that. Missing an easy out route. That's something a high schooler can hit. This is the final play, I believe. Little check down. Nothing too crazy. Actually, I think this is the final play. 3rd and 2 here in overtime. Stepping up and, just goes down. I don't like that. I think that, he should have tried to keep his eyes down the field. You can see he drops his eyes. No longer looks to go to try to throw the ball. He looks to try to run, and it ends up costing him. He trips over, too focused trying to get out of the pocket instead of trying to make the right throw. And that is it. The improvement that I have seen from Bryce Young has been otherworldly. It's been absolutely ridiculous. It's like the guy's a different quarterback. Once again, I've said that a bunch of times in this video here. But that's just the way it is. He's a totally different quarterback right now. He's going through progressions. He's actually making the right plays. He's running only when he needs to run. He has a couple times, a couple bad plays a game. But, that's expected for a young quarterback. But he looks more polished. He looks different. He looks like he needed to be benched in order to understand the assignment. And understand the assignment is absolutely something he is doing right now. Leading the Panthers to wins. They might be meaningless garbage wins, against, low-level competition, but still, they're getting wins. Bryce is gaining confidence, and overall, he just looks really solid right now. He looks like he could be a formidable starting quarterback in the NFL, and I was taking a big dump all over him early on in the season when he looked like a high schooler, and all of a sudden, he looks refined, he looks great. Mechanically, still has some issues throwing on his tippy toes, throwing off platform, needs to fix that if he wants to be a reliable, consistent quarterback in the NFL, or else. He needs to fix those problems for sure, hopefully next offseason. But the improvements there, I see it on film. He has shown to me that there maybe is something here with him at quarterback. Thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth.